I have something to confess. This is Confessions. Ooh, super dramatic. This would have been better with the key. That's why I'm gonna have to get some battery-powered tea lights. This is the confessions of a video content creator, and I have some confessions. I've been creating videos for 20 years. I still think I'm young. I went to college for this. The school did have a non-linear editor. It was D-Vision. Anybody heard of D-Vision? Then I used Media 100, Final Cut Pro. I tried Final Cut X. I'm all about Premiere now. My first gig, I had no clue what I was doing. Anyway, it was all about fake it till you make it. What's awesome about what I do is I get to take a little bit of all of my interests and pull them together and create things and tell a story and move people to a sad place, to a happy place. But it also sucks because I spend hours and hours creating something and people sit and click. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm bored. I want some recognition for the hours and the late nights that I put into editing this awesome video. I've been lucky. I make money doing this. It's a full-time living for me most of the time. It's feast or famine. I drive Lyft and Uber to just make ends meet. But there's nothing greater than that satisfaction of watching through a video after putting your heart and soul into it and seeing it come out and knowing that this is exactly what you set out to create. That feeling is just insane. Well, there's two sides to it. I make my living working for nonprofit organizations that do amazing things all over the world, like get people clean water, get people good health care, that help refugees. And I get to go and I get to travel and I get to see these things first person, and I get to embed myself and look into the eyes of a refugee and hear their stories and then capture those stories and then tell those stories so that these organizations can raise money. And that's a good thing. In India after the tsunami, I was in Haiti after the earthquake, I was in Peru after an earthquake. I've had these opportunities that people would die for. But on the other side, it's the nonprofit world. They nickel and dime. They're not gonna pay me Samsung money or Nike money, but I consider it a privilege. I keep doing it. I'm making a difference in the world. But here's my confession. The confines of what that organization is about. And that's important, and I respect my clients and I love working with my clients. But then there's this other side that I get to see these places and I want to share them with people. And I don't know how to do that. I've made my living telling other people's stories, not the stories that have kept me going, that get me ticking. Not that those stories don't get me going or get me excited, but the stuff that really fills my soul is sometimes a little different than that. So I started a YouTube channel. Check it out. I'm not a YouTuber, not yet at least, but maybe, but I am a creator, and I have to create. That's what gets me up in the morning is the excitement of the story that I can tell, of the story that I might find. There's this pressure of making a living, and I can't just go and create nonstop for nothing. So I've pulled out this camera and I've set up this hokey set. So good these candles aren't lit. And I just want to confess, I have experience. I know how to tell stories. I know how to shoot video. I love to shoot video. I love to tell stories. But I want to interact. When I go to a party, people always say, "Can I get in your bag? Can I be your assistant?" But doing what I do isn't just getting on a plane and holding up my camera and shooting pictures. There's more to it than that. And I think I have something to share. I can help other creators tell better stories. But then again, I have to confess, all I do is create stories. I don't distribute stories. I put things out on YouTube, but I don't know how to get them in front of 1 million people. But then again, I don't know, really. Does anybody? So I want to confess to you some of the things that frustrate me. I want to confess to you some of the things that annoy me. I want to confess some of the ideals that I strive for, but I don't live up to. I want to share exactly how to create a good story, but I confess, I don't know. And I want to hear from you because I want these confessions to maybe be a conversation, something that helps you and helps me. It doesn't matter where you're at, but following that passion. When I had this idea that I should confess some of my frustrations and experiences as a content creator, I sat down and I wrote down this list of there's like 50 things there. So who knows where we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna just do a few, vent, then hopefully learn a little bit from you and me as I create, and together, let's keep this confessional sacred, you and me. So subscribe to this channel if you like it, hit the like button, and absolve each other of our sins. I'll see you on the next one.